Introverts versus extroverts, and the great life shift at age 20. There's four basic categories of age groups that we fall into. There's childhood, which is between the ages of 0 and 12. There's adolescence, which is between the ages of 13 and 21. Yes, I know 21 isn't a teenage year, but nowadays with university or college in America, people can afford to be a teenager until age 21. There's young adulthood, between the ages of 21 and 26, and there's adulthood, which is 26 plus. So yeah, introverts and extroverts navigate through these life phases slightly differently, and I will now proceed to outline the differences between the two and highlight the key parts whilst also showcasing the extremely big switch that happens around age 20. Okay, so first we have childhood. In this phase, introverts are alone, they're outcasts, and they haven't got many friends. But if they do, them and their one or two friends are considered weird and are not cool on the playground at all. And then there's the extroverts. These guys and girls have all the friends and they have all the fun. They are considered the cool kids in the playground. Everybody wants to be these guys and girls. Next up, we have adolescence. During this phase, introverts, realizing that they just do not fit in, they decide to spend time in solitude, doing things alone. They begin to explore things they like instead of socializing. They build up habits like thinking, reading books, studying, learning maths, or making things for fun. In this phase, they're considered weird, and often they're not invited to any social situations, which often hinders their social skills over time. Meanwhile, we have the extroverts. During this phase, extroverts rev up their social life, doing even crazier things since they've gotten older and their hormones have started kicking in. They'll now go to parties, start binge drinking, do drugs for fun, and overall have the time of their lives. And due to their constant exposure to really fun social stuff, they don't like to spend time alone, since it will just bore them out of their mind. But they don't need to, because unlike the introverts, the extroverts have a large group of friends to hit them up with things to do 24/7. And then as we approach young adulthood, introverts have managed to build up their proficiency in their crafts, and they're now able to sustain a living due to their skills. They continue to grow them as they are familiar with the process of working hard in solitude to achieve things, which is a very valuable life lesson. Extroverts, on the other hand, begin to realize that they spend a bit too much time having fun, and they've got some serious catching up to do. They panic and they grab the mediocre, dead-end jobs in order to at least earn some money to take care of themselves. And they stay in these jobs while they try to figure out how to get out of the mess that they put themselves in. And then we have adulthood. In this phase, the extroverts have been working in the field related to things that they enjoy since they've managed to build up their skills for years and they're now progressing in their careers. And finally, after what seemed like years of toil, they now start to reap the rewards of their labor. As for the extroverts, time has finally caught up with them. For those who didn't get their shit handled earlier, these people are still working their mundane jobs, and their only escape from this resulting lifestyle is explosive growth to make up for lost time. They've got to do things like work really hard. They've got to use their social skills to network and get to know people that can give them better opportunities. Or they can go back to school and actually study to better their situation. And then eventually they may be able to do the things that they could have otherwise done if they lived like an introvert during the earlier phases of their life. So that's it. Introverts versus extroverts and the great life shift at age 20. See you later.